All right, so this is for my Patreon members. I'm doing a little behind the scenes footage. I'm pulling cards for the first 48. I'm asking Spirit what'll be going on in the first 48 hours from today. Well, actually from Thursday. Please forgive me. From Thursday is the time frame that I had in my head, from Thursday. But I guess you could take it from today, Spirit. Do your thing. What's going on in the first 48 hours for the collective and for those who are attached to me for our highest good? All right, and for the highest good of those who are attached to us. All right, I'm going to shuffle one more time and then cut them. And then the bottom of the deck will be the overall energy. All right, let's cut. And then we'll go ahead and start pulling out messages. So the bottom of the deck is the moon. Spirit, give us what's going on in the next 48. Talk to me. Okay. I'm asking for 4 cards. The Spirit may give more as they did. All right, so the first cards to come out. Oh shit. The bottom of the deck was the moon, right, guys? I should have pulled that out. Let me go look through this and pull that out if I can, because I want to make sure we remember that the bottom of the deck is the moon. Thank you, Spirit. That could have been a whole lot harder. All right, so we got 6 cards to come out. I'm going to get ready to position them in a way so that when it's time for me to clarify, let's put them over here on this side where the light is. The new bottom of the deck is now the Temperance card. So with the moon being the bottom of the deck, overall energy. When we first began this, I feel like that's Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, but most importantly, it's the spiritual and the emotional things. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the new moon is not the new moon. I'm sorry, the full moon is happening on the 8th or the 9th of this month, and that full moon will be in Leo. So with that being said, I feel like I'm just hearing there are going to be some bold expressions of emotion. I feel like somebody's possibly going to get confident. They're going to get some confidence. Yeah. And they're going to be talking about coming back together in union, with the Temperance card now being the bottom of the deck to me. And I'm going to stop with that. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle. Now, the first card to come out was, and I'm seeing Temperance at the bottom of this deck, and the 4 of Cups was also at the bottom as I split it open to shuffle the clarifying cards. But the cards that came out, guys, we got the 4 of Wands. That's about commitment, stability, passion, friendship, joy, love to me. We got the 2 of Wands following that card. So there's going to be, I feel like there's already people who are at crossroads at this time. I'm seeing the Hierophant card and the Magician. Wow. So somebody's manifesting their union. someone's literally manifesting, in my opinion, their commitment, their union. Also, somebody could be you know, utilizing both traditional and non-traditional means to manifest. I'm seeing the Tower card and now the Hierophant at the bottom of that. So someone who is very spiritual, or a relationship, could be experiencing upsets. There could be awakenings, dark nights of the soul happening, okay? Um, Certain traditional belief systems and or constructs are crumbling to make way for newness, in my opinion. We also have the World card revealing itself. I'm going to leave that at the bottom of the deck at this time, and we're going to go ahead and cut the clarifying card. Back to me talking about what's going on over here with the cards that actually came out. So like I said, somebody was at a crossroads with the Two of Wands being here. They needed to make a decision. I don't feel like they've made it yet, but they have got some things on their mind. I feel we're going to clarify what those Two of Wands could be. It could be between two different directions, two different walks of life, two different people. Okay. We've also got the Two of Pentacles following the Two of Swords. And that still makes four, if you ask me. So we've seen 2 4s so far. Let's see. The Two of Pentacles can be about balance, balance and stability, balance when it comes to finances, or both people bringing whatever it is that they know how to manifest, whatever it is that brings in income, bringing those two things together, okay? Um, Meshing homes, it could be. But with this card having a rainbow on it, I just really feel like this is all about two people coming back together, and the promises that spirit made to the both of them, maybe even about abundance. I'm hearing a message about two sides of the same coin. Anyway, we'll clarify everything in a little bit. The next card that came out is the Five of Swords, and that's in the reverse. So that has me feeling as though whatever form of strategy, like I feel like somebody is not trying to manipulate the situation anymore. Someone is not going to be trying to be so controlling and strategic. I feel as though more so now they're just going to be listening to the fact that, hey, I want to be in commitment with you. I love you. You are my friend. You feel like home to me, and this is just where I want to be. I feel like mind games are coming to an end, whether that was outside forces or if it was the two people involved in the connection. I feel like that's coming to an end. Or it could be that someone may not feel very sure about how to make this happen. It's another way to see that, okay? The Knight of Cups is showing up here. Yeah, I'm going to go more towards somebody is tired of being so in their head about this connection to where they're going to come out quickly about how they feel. They're talking about their feelings now. I feel like we're going to clarify to see if we need to be cautious of the Knight of Cups, because Knight's energies, aside with the exception to me of the Knight of Pentacles, Knights tend to be flighty. So they can come in quick, lavish you with emotions and lavish you with telling you about how they feel about you, but then just as quick they can leave. So we're going to clarify. Following the Knight of Cups, we also have the Knight of Swords. So I do feel as though somebody thought about this before they come to you talking about their feelings. Also, the signs that we have showing up: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Yep. Yeah. So let's go ahead and let's start clarifying. I will say this. With these two knights showing up here, I feel like somebody could have to um make a decision between two different men, possibly, but it doesn't have to be the case. It could be that this is the same man here. Okay. I feel that this could be the same man. So let's get into this clarifying. Spirit, help me to clarify this Four of Wands. What's going on here? Give me a card to help me to clarify all of these cards so that, yeah. All right, so we got 2 cards to come out clarifying the Four of Wands. This was a past connection. I feel like it was one that could have been manifested through dreaming. I feel that someone could be currently dreaming of this past connection. Reminiscent on how you guys were together, how you guys used to talk. You were friends. And I feel like somebody wants that back. Moving on, let's go with one more card. Yeah, wish fulfillment here at the bottom of the deck. Somebody sees that as wish fulfillment. Moving on, Spirit, give me some stories about this good old Two of Wands. What's going on here? Look at that. Okay. All of these cards for the Four of Wands were all cups. So first of all, that's emotional and spiritual connection, but that also could indicate that whoever this is could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. With this Wands energy, the first 2 cards to come out are the Two of Swords and the Star. So first and foremost, this could be an air sign as well for some of you guys who they could still be in a bit of indecision and doubt about what to do, what decision to make, what choice to make. Spirit, predominantly in Aquarius with the Star card here. I also, what I'm getting to is that there could literally be a decision that they have to make, and they're having to focus on the fact that, hey, there's one that I'm not even sure about. There's another one that is like wish fulfillment for me. It's everything that I want. It's an answered prayer. It would be a miracle. Do I go towards the Star, or do I continue towards this connection or this decision that I'm not even sure about? Spirit, give me one more. Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. I'm still going to ask for one more. Okay. King of Cups. So should I expose my feelings? Should I say something? Does this person even love me? Should I tell them that I want to be back with them? Are they going to accept me? These are some of the thoughts I feel like are going on. Moving on to this Two of Pentacles. Spirit, give me all the details about this. Hi, Patreon viewers. You guys will be seeing this first, but I'm not recording another video, so this will be the same video that also goes up on my YouTube. Woo. Devil card revealing itself at this time. Could be a Capricorn or someone who's got Capricorn in their chart, especially since this is clarifying the Pentacles. Wow, I kid you not. 2 cards just revealed themselves at the same time. And now even at the bottom of the deck at this time is the Temperance. So I feel though as though there could have been some decisions that needed to be made, possibly between a so-called karmic union versus something else. Now it doesn't have to be a karmic union. It could be a soulmate connection here. Someone could have been trying to balance a karmic union with a divine union here, which is crazy. They were in the karmic union because of a lot of different things. Control issues were involved, lies, deception, seduction, attachment, fear. All of that was connected. 7 of Wands showing up here. Somebody could be very guarded, but they have the vantage point. And then we got the 6 of Wands dealing with victory. So this guarded energy coming out as the second card behind the Devil, I feel like somebody was opposing a connection that could have really brought them a lot of balance and maybe even stability, because they weren't really open totally to the connection. They weren't open. They were still hanging on to somebody else, to something else. And then they tried to multitask with this, juggle this. Could have been a Sagittarius energy here. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is also showing up. A lot of fire energy is showing up here also with this Capricornish earth sign energy. Spirit, give me one more card. This is beautiful though. I feel like somebody's going from that toxicity, though guarded, though cautiously, towards victory. One more, Spirit. There we go. Four of Cups. And I feel as though this happened because of meditation. Getting clear about their emotions. Getting stable within their emotions. Because that's what fours can do, with creating stability. Okay, now we're moving on to clarifying this Five of Swords that is in the reverse. With this, for those of you, if you've forgotten a little bit, I kind of said that maybe there could have been manipulation going on in the beginning, or there could have been somebody just trying to be very strategic with how they moved in this connection, in this marriage, or in this commitment. And now I feel like they're coming out of that energy more towards wanting to just feel everything and be present with their emotions. Spirit, give me some insight about this Five of Swords. What was really going on? We got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So far, it's still looking like what I was saying before. They've changed. They no longer want to be in this. Not to say that they don't want to use their mind and they don't want to use strategy, but I feel like it has been, I'm hearing, an Achilles heel for them. It's not worked out in their favor. They're moving on from that with the Wheel of Fortune. This is also some type of destiny here at play. Some form of destiny working. Mm-hmm. The Hanged Man energy is showing itself. Some of these same cards came out in the General Rising reading. So if you haven't already seen that, please go and check that out. The name of that one is I Want to Take My Time This Go Round. But this is heavy Piscean energy. Wheel of Fortune is the number 10. So a cycle is ending. They're not trying to control anything anymore. They don't want to be restricted. They don't want to also be confined or away possibly from this person. I'm seeing the Five of Pentacles too at the bottom of the deck. Whoa. Way too many cards just came out. I'm not going to play with all y'all. But we do have the Sun card here flying out of the deck. Yeah. This is, to me, somebody had to get a different perspective. They haven't quite come out of it yet, but they're realizing that they would rather be happy. They would rather have their sunshine. This is also could be attached to a Leo here. Yeah, but I'm going to go ahead and read all these, even though I didn't want to. I did not want to. I really didn't want to. But we've got the Three of Swords here in the reverse. That's giving me heavy vibes of coming out of maybe a third party situation. If it's not in fact a third party situation, which I still definitely feel it could be for some of you guys, for others, it's coming out of this state of confusion. It's coming out of confusion. I feel like with the moon being in reverse, somebody could still be very quiet right now about this change, okay? In their hearts. We've got the Death card here in reverse, and for some reason I'm feeling more like it's not that somebody didn't want to change. It's that there has been transformation. But I feel as though they may still desire to be with this person that brings them the sunshine. So, okay, so what I'm saying is the connection or whatever, it's not over. But like I said, that whole feeling the need to control, I also feel like maybe with their feeling the need to be strategic and control everything, they weren't really being in their heart. They weren't feeling, they weren't allowing the deep ass emotions that they truly had for a person or a place, thing, or idea to come forth. The death card in reverse does oftentimes represent stagnation or something being unfinished. And that's more so why I feel like something isn't done with possibly a Scorpio and a Leo, or really it could be any sign. If this message resonates with you, you feel it and you understand. We've got the High Priestess in reverse. I feel like this person could right now at this time be keeping themselves back. I don't know why, but they could be keeping themselves back. Oh, no, 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 no. Here we go. Here we go. Here's the message. Could be a Leo woman or a Leo divine feminine, which in that case could be a male or a female. But this person, though they have experienced some change and some transformation, they know somehow it's not over. And they've been holding their ground patiently. I feel like waiting, morally being kept because of their own faith in the situation, because of their own moral fortitude. And I just say that to say somebody haven't moved on. Someone hasn't been having sex with anybody else. They've been just keeping themselves for this connection. And I feel it's because this person has the clarity about the connection already. Okay, moving on. Spirit, what's going on here? Five of Cups showed itself. What's going on here with the Knight of Cups? And oh, we got the Nine of Wands clarifying the Knight of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Swords. I promise you guys, I feel like somebody is coming back. I feel as though somebody's feelings has helped them to overcome a lot of pessimistic thoughts, a lot of pessimistic conversations. Um, Somebody has been overcoming a lot of challenges and struggles by listening to their feelings. And this is also how they get this clarity that's going to come through and just burn through anything that's not the truth. Somebody riding through speaking their truth. I'm telling you. I kind of said that already. So this is just clarifying. I got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to take that because I feel like this is what it's about. It's companionship. It's friendship. It's love. It's mutual feelings. Like the feelings here are fucking mutual. And this time around, somebody's going to be strategic, but this time they're not just using logic. Yes, Five of Swords. I had just saw it, but I kept shuffling and I still said the message, but it still came out. So that's letting me know that what I'm saying is the truth. Like somebody this time around, they're going to be strategic, but this time it's with their feelings. They're going to use their feelings as opposed to logic, and this is what's going to create a new opportunity. I'm putting this out there. I'm done. Sex is coming with that connection as well. A lot of passion is here, and a passionate new beginning will be starting. Now we're asking for clarity for the Knight of Swords. And the two cards that have fallen out are the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups. Like, I feel that the messages that this Knight is going to be bringing, which could be an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in their chart, could be also Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the chart. They're coming through and they are talking quickly, and they have this new ass, high ass perspective about how you make them happy. You make them feel so good. Also, they could be coming and bringing information and insight and a different perspective and clarity about a third party situation. Three of Pentacles also here. They want to work and build with you. They are determined, honey. Okay, we've got one card flipping over. Yeah, Five of Cups. They could come telling you about how they regret not being with you. Um they regret how things may have ended, how they may have put you in a third party situation, how they talk to you. Hierophant, another number 5, currently at the bottom of the deck. I feel as though they're talking about I was a bad husband for some of you guys, or a bad wife. I didn't do you right. 8 of Cups showing itself. They're leaving something in search of something better. Spirit, give me one more message for the overall. It's the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups showed up. I ain't gonna lie, it turned over into the reverse. So what I feel is that they could talk to you guys about somebody, and I feel like it could have been a mother figure who was at one time, and the tip, look, we're back at Temperance at the bottom, and I'm done. I'm done. I can't make any of this shit up. But anyways, what I'm gonna say here before I end is that somebody could have had a mother figure, or it could have been a wife or another woman who was very crafty, very manipulative in their ear. Someone who they found to be extremely attractive, somebody who they had great love for. Okay, there was a deep spiritual connection with this other person. For those of you who, if it's a woman that you're dealing with, and if you're a male, it could have been your mother, or it could have been an ex-lover that you still had soul ties and connections to. If you are a woman and you're dealing with a male energy, um, yeah, it could still be the same. And then what I was really trying to say is, if you are a male but you're in the divine feminine energy, um, this could still be the same thing for you, and vice versa. If you are a divine masculine woman and you're dealing with a divine feminine man, all of that goes. I hope that made some sense. It didn't even make sense to me right now, but I hope y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. Basically, long story short, somebody was dealing with someone who was manipulative, somebody who was very influential in their life, okay, very nurturing, very giving, but they utilized that to capitalize on influencing, controlling, manipulating. There was a mask that this person would wear, like with you and you guys, if you were together at one point in time and all living together or sharing a home or whatever, or just in close proximity. With you, they were one way. Whoever the you is, you could be the cross watcher, you could be the person who you're knowing about all of this. Okay. Long story short, this person would have on a mask with your person who you may have separated from or left, and then with you, they were another way. The whole time, though, they were using things like trickery. They were being fake. They were being phony, okay? And the word that comes to mind is pernicious. You guys can look that up, but I'm going to try to put it in layman's terms. This person was so sneaky that the way that they would always manipulate you is that they would make it seem like they were looking out for your best interest, but the whole time they were either hating on the connection or they were still looking out for themselves, and they just used your fears, your concerns, your anxiety. They used the actual soul connection that you guys had to trick you, honestly, and to speak ill of your person. So with that, I'm going to say, you know, shalom. I feel like the overall energy of this connection is that you guys are going to find all of this out if you haven't already. And you're going to, somebody is coming back into union. That's what the temperance card is for me. So I got the temperance card at the bottom of the very first. Once I finished laying out all the cards for this initial reading, the bottom of the deck was temperance. Okay. Then when I got through clarifying, as you guys just got through witnessing yourself, all the other cards, the bottom of the deck is still temperance. So that just gives me a sure ass sign that this deals with Sagittarius in some way. Somebody could have Sagittarius in their chart. And if that's not the case, this is about the fact that a divine union is definitely coming back together with no doubts. No doubts. No need to doubt anymore. It's happening. With that, I'm going to say love, light, and darkness working in harmony together, and also peace, guys. I love y'all with the love of the Most High. If you have not already subscribed to this channel, be sure to do so, okay? Please leave comments. Also, please become a Patreon on Patreon. There you guys get to see a lot of the behind the scene footages, and you also get to get messages before they actually go live on the channel. Yeah, so with that being said, those are just a couple perks. I'm working on more things for you guys. If you have ideas of what you'd like to see me do on Patreon, by all means put that in the comments below as well. I love y'all. Bye.